Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 in Ireland. Today we are heading northwest from Belfast along the coast, making our way to the town of Portrush. It's a beautiful drive with some iconic stops, castles, cliffs, rope bridges, you name it. And of course, I've got a few tasty food spots to share too. Let's hit the road. On the way to our first stop, I just had to pull over and take this in. Rolling hills, stone churches, sheep living their best life. This is the kind of beauty you only catch when you're out on the road. The peaceful countryside charm that makes Northern Ireland, which actually is part of the UK, feel like a storybook. Our first stop is Carrickfergus Castle. This place goes way back. Built in 1177 by a Norman knight named John de Courcy. Over the centuries, it's been attacked, defended, seized, and reseized, and somehow it still remains as the best preserved Norman castle in Ireland. As you step inside, you are greeted by this slightly intimidating guard who doesn't blink. These statues are scattered throughout the castle, each one giving you a little glimpse into the people who once lived here for real. Inside, the castle opens up into these large stone rooms, one set up like a medieval dining hall. At the head of the table, you can almost picture the lord of the castle, and along the benches, his family, maybe loyal followers, sharing a meal. There is a meeting room. A suit of armor stands by the wall, and a giant chessboard strays across the floor. It's not hard to imagine serious conversations happening here, alliances, strategies, decisions that shaped what happened beyond these walls. Heading down into the lower levels, and trust me, these spiral stairs are no joke. Super narrow, steep, and definitely built with 4 safety regulations. Watch your steps as you're climbing down. Down here, it's all about defense. You will find soldiers, or rather statues of them, stationed with different weapons, guarding key entry points. You can see how this castle was built to protect and to be protected. At the very top, the view opens up straight out to Belfast Loch. Cannons still sit along the walls, aiming out toward the water. A reminder that this place was resilient and always ready for battles coming from the sea. Before hitting the road again, we stopped at a small coffee shop in Carrickfergus, just for a quick snack. I couldn't resist trying a local favorite, an Irish bab. The bread is lightly crusty on the outside, soft and fluffy inside. Mine was filled with bacon, egg, and sausage. Honestly, this unplanned quick stop was better than I expected. Simple, hearty, tasty, and perfect for the road. About an hour up the coast, the landscape shifts again, and we are heading to one of the island's most iconic spots, Carrick-a-Rede. It's dramatic and wild, absolutely worth a stop. From a distance, the bridge looks like something out of an adventure movie, stretched between two cliffs, swinging just a little too much for comfort. I am not great with heights, so yeah, I had a moment of hesitation. But I crossed it carefully, and once reached the other side, I had a mix of relief, excitement, and a seriously epic view. Less than half an hour from Carrick-a-Rede, we made it to another must-see, Northern Ireland's #1 tourist spot, the Giant's Causeway. This place is a dream for outdoor lovers, raw, open, like something from another planet. It's a geological wonder. Thousands of these hexagonal stones stacked and stretched along the coast. I couldn't resist climbing a few, and for a moment, it felt like I was part of the landscape, not just looking at it. On the way to the Portrush, we passed by Dunluce Castle, a now ruined medieval stronghold perched right on the edge of the cliffs. The view alone makes it worth a quick stop. We wrapped up day 5 in Portrush, a cozy seaside town that just hosted the 153rd Open Golf Championship in July. For dinner, we picked Romore Wine and Bar, mostly for the view, but the food actually surprised us. From cocktails to dessert, everything hit the spot. This is the perfect time to talk about a must-try dish when visiting Ireland, fish and chips. We tried it in a couple different local pubs and it never disappointed. Crispy, deep-fried fish, hot fries. But what really stood out? The malt vinegar. I have never been a big fan of French fries, and I've really never liked ketchup, but something about the way they do it here, with malt vinegar, ketchup, and salt, that sharp, tangy flavor cuts through the richness, making the fries actually taste pretty good. Alright, that's it for day 5. What a day! I hope you've been enjoying this trip so far. Don't miss day 6, it's coming up next.